I forgot Derek's a huge Pitbull fan.
Yeah.
Day one.
Mr. Worldwide.
Okay, I think I'm live again.
All right, let me check.
Mr. Worldwide.
I'm surprised.
I heard Mr. Worldwide.
I'm surprised this headset still works. I absolutely fucking threw it.
Oops. Beat the boss at least.
No, I got my ass beat. I was trying to hit that unmute button like 7 times.
That's on me.
Not really. I mean, all I gotta do is just like focus up. But instead, I was like, unmute. Okay.
All right, I got y'all pulled up now.
Cooking. This fucker.
Is this a little triple stream now? Who else we got over here?
We got DP and Count. I think Count's top left and DP's on the bottom, I believe.
And we're up souls.
We got the big three, huh?
Big three.
We got SGA. We got
Chet, more Chet.
We got G-Dub. We got.
I'll leave out
Chet,
Chet,
baby.
dude.
Jacob's Chad over there. 4 points,
Can't
2
forget-
shots.
Can't forget Chad.
Fucking ball cheddar, dude.
What can I say? I like color greens.
Give the man his greens.
I mean, he can buy a lot of them with $42 million next year.
Hey, I was trying to hit my heel.
Yeah, maybe he'll take 6 shots next time with that rate.
Jeez.
We should get that boy some FP. You know what I'm saying, Derek?
Yeah. He needs a couple talismans in his pouch.
We need to plant one TB as CP, if you know what I mean, and on his hard drive.
Nullify that contract real quick.
Yeah. Free up some of that space.
This is a horrible fucking run, bro.
How long will AJ Mitchell be on his rookie contract?
Another couple of years.
He's actually not even on it anymore.
Nope.
He signed a new
He
one.
renegotiated.
Oh, yay.
They have him for 2 more seasons at like $3 million a pop, which is insane.
We are at risk for the double curtain next year.
Presty won't let the double hit us, dude.
Derek, what are they going to do?
So,
Are
Chet
they
Holmgren,
making any
Iron
moves?
Curtin.
Are they going to do anything? They're just going to run it back?
I would imagine they mostly just run it back. I don't think Dort is going to be on the roster. They could trade Wiggins, Joe, but I mean they might just run it back. We'll see.
They don't
And
need
honestly,
to change
that's fine. I
they
mean,
don't need to change anything. They
If
don't.
they had J-Dub, I really think they would have won.
Yeah.
Or AJ, so.
I mean, it was a
missing
coin
two of
toss, and
Two of their
yeah.
3 best players takes them to Game 7. They don't need to change anything.
My only
Couple
thing is,
draft
like,
picks.
I think the Spurs are not going to just be this. Like, everyone's assuming the Spurs will be the same next year.
Yeah. Oh, they're definitely
Like-
getting better.
oh,
They're
they'll
gonna
get
be
nothing
better.
but better.
They can't play any better than they did in that series.
Yeah.
And
He
dude,
can be better.
I almost
Like,
think that
he
like
can be. That's
Scores,
what's crazy.
Like, 50
I almost-
points a game, bro. He's not getting better.
I almost think the Knicks might win the series because the way they acted after that Western Conference Finals, man, that was like their Super Bowl. I've never seen teams like bawling after a Western Conference Final win. I mean, they
I
might
think
be
the only
forgetting a
thing
little
that's
bit.
going to get in the Spurs' way is exactly what got in the Thunder's way, which is injuries from going to the finals the year before. But they are definitely going to be a better team. Dylan Harper's 20 years old.
Yeah,
he's
he's-
the number 2 pick.
He's their
disgusting.
Deer and Fox replacer. That's the
I
thing
mean,
that people don't
when
get
he's
about this.
22,
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
got way more to grow. Yeah.
he's going to get so much better.
Also,
Yeah, we
Steph Castle too.
unlike
It's
us,
so
they
much
have
better
like
if
3 or 4
when
lottery picks.
Somebody is playing like
Why are we
has to be
paying Mason Plumlee this season? Can anyone explain that to me?
Did they stretch his contract or something? I don't even know.
We have dead money on Mason fucking Plumlee. We have $2.3 million of dead money on Mason Plumlee. We are over the salary cap next season, by the way.
It's Kyle Singler.
250 million. Okay.
Every team needs one Kyle Singler.
That's right. I mean, the Thunder
So-
do have one top 5 pick, and the Spurs have like 3 or 4 lottery picks.
We don't
over the
have a
last,
top
3
5.
years.
We don't have a top 5 pick. Oh,
Yeah,
What?
on our roster, bro. On our roster. Yeah,
the Spurs have 3 top 5 picks.
that's what. That's yes.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Sorry, I cut you off before you finished, and then I didn't hear the end, and then I argued with you. So.
No, you're good.
That was what just happened. Just so everyone knows.
That's how it normally goes
Um,
around here.
So, next season, iHeart's making 28 million, Dort's making 18 million, Caruso's making 19 million, Chet Holmgren's making 41 million, and
Hell
Isaiah Joe's making 11 million.
I would imagine that they don't re-sign Dort, and then they'll probably
Dort's on a player option.
it's a team option.
Are you sure?
I am positive. His is a team option. iHeart's is a team option. I would imagine they decline Dort, and then
Dort's
probably decline iHeart, but then sign him to a longer but cheaper deal, which is a must because there's just no way Chet can play the 5. It's not gonna happen.
Thunder have somebody on a player option. Oh, it's iHeart's on a player option.
Chet can't play the 4 either. Actually,
iHeart's on a $28.5 million player option. Dort is on a $18.2 million team option. And
I think iHeart's is actually a team as well.
No, I just looked it up. iHeart's is player for sure. So
You gotta find a different site. I'm like 90,000% sure because
let me look.
he said it's in their hands.
Okay. I'm gonna go straight to ESPN then. That tells me nothing.
I think
I know-
Spot Track.
I know someone. Yeah, someone has a big player option. I do know that. Player contracts, player options. Let me change my Google search. Player option contracts. Thunder player option.
Like Hartenstein,
Spot Track. Spot Rack. Jalen Williams. No.
Yeah,
no.
if you go to Spot Rack and go to Hartenstein's and scroll down, it says 2026, 2027 club.
Yeah, it is club. Who's on the player option? I know someone's on a player option next year.
Thunder. Let me look. Thunder Spot Rack.
They were just talking about it on the radio. Show details. The details tell you nothing on Spot Rack. The details are actually less information than the regular.
I don't know if there is a player option. It doesn't look to me like.
What the fuck were they talking about? This is the sports animal going wild with their fucking. That's just old Al Eschbach not knowing how the internet works, I guess.
Being 1,000.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought someone was on a player. The radio told me. That's what I get for listening to fucking radio. Kasem Wallace is gone. He needs to get re-signed.
Yeah, he is up for an extension, and he's probably gonna make a lot of money. So I don't really know,
I
what's
know.
going on with him.
That's devastating, actually.
He's so good.
I know.
I mean, I figured almost that he would be like the replacement Lou Dort in a way.
I thought that's why they brought whenever they signed Jared McCain over in the free agency. I thought that was we're moving forward with Hartenstein. We're parting ways with Dort. The Thunder saying that, but Dort's 23 years old, dude. Like
Dort, it's got to be older than that. He was like in the bubble.
Yeah, he's probably 27.
Oh, sorry. Dort, 1999. How old does that make him? He's 23.
Yeah.
He's about to turn 24. April. No, he's 20. He's 27. He's 27.
7.
He's 27.
Yeah, I was born in '98, and I'm 27, about to be 28.
Yeah, he's 27 years old. Oh, his age at signing was 23. I don't know how this spot rack works.
Thank you for making me both feel young and old, though.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Why does age at signing matter? Like, why do I want to know that?
What do you mean?
Like, how old they were when they signed their contract.
I don't know.
I guess so. You can have an idea of how old they'll be when their contract's up.
Well, if
Chet-
it shows their age, whatever that's signed, then that would be so you know how much longer the contract has. I would assume.
Start end, yeah.
But
We got Chet till 2030, boys.
I don't know. The Spurs shot fucking lights out against us. They're not gonna get better at shooting the basketball than they were in that series.
I don't think so either.
They played
No,
perfect.
it's mostly just their young players are just going to get better as a whole. Harper's going to get better.
Yeah, they'll get better
Steph
at like,
Castle.
the
will get
mental
better.
aspect of the game. But I
Well,
don't know.
and then,
They
like,
played
those-
so good. I just don't see them like outplaying the way that they did this year, next year. They played
the
so
games that Wimby like disappeared, he just won't do that anymore. So like the ones that we won are the ones like, hey, oh, he
Well,
played better. He disappeared for
averaging
a stretch.
40 points in a fucking playoff series, then crown the motherfucker GOAT and move along and just give him the championships because nobody has a chance.
Kevin Durant
So worry.
tweeted.
He's
Kevin-
really freaking good.
Kevin Durant tweeted not to start calling the Wimby the GOAT just yet. So
I mean, he's not the GOAT, but there's a chance. There's a chance he's the GOAT.
He's pretty fucking good.
He's pretty unbelievable.
and then Ant-Man tweeted back something about Kevin Durant being insecure and just letting the young guys have their day in the sun. Which I fucking love. Yeah, so there's not you're 100% right. I don't know why I argued with you report on the Thunder, but there's not a player option next year. There's
Well, and
two
I know the Thunder,
three-
they just, with Presti, he likes to have the control over it and the team option, so it's kind of just not their MO really to do.
There is Wait, is SGA's contract up? 2026? No. No, that's
I
his
think
old
his
one.
old
That's
one,
his
yeah.
that's
The,
his old
the new one hasn't even started yet.
There's two SGA contracts on here because of that. So how many team options are there? There's Dort. There's
Hartenstein, Kenrich? Is Kenrich one?
Hartenstein, Kenrich, and Kasem Wallace.
Yeah. Which they could technically just go into next season with Kaysen and not really make any decisions, but then he's a restricted free agent.
No, if they go in next season, he's unrestricted, right?
If they negotiate a new deal.
Okay, gotcha.
But I don't know that they will because he's just going to cost so much money. They might have to just wait and see what other people would pay him first.
Who?
Kasem Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
He had such a good series. It's like, I'm sure he's going to make more now than he was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, his value went up. Chet's value went down. I would say significantly, unfortunately. I mean, that's really been kind of the first bad decision that Presti's made. Oh, Corey leave?
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of.
See you later.
Okay, I'm going to fight one more boss. And I'm going to hop off here.
Or there was a fucking door that I could roll into in this place somewhere.
Oh, this is not it. No, that's not it either.
What happens if you don't join Volcano Manor?
I think nothing, but then you just don't get those quests.
Okay.
Have you hit this Kaylit Everjail yet?
I think I have, yeah.
You remember what it was?
He's
I'm not really nervous
back.
going into it.
I feel like I
So-
have not struggled with an Everjail in a while, but
Okay, good.
Corey,
I don't
you're the
remember the fight.
GM. What do you do? What's
If
your,
I'm the
what's your What's your thought, since you think that the Spurs are going to continue to get better, which I don't think is the wrong mindset to have.
Well, Emma called me as I was looking up, and my point, Jake, is like, yeah, they won Game 7, and he didn't necessarily even need to do that much, but Wemby only scored 22, and then in
But where I already think you're kind of sounding crazy is you said he only scored 42.
22,
22.
That's what I meant. 22. He only scored 22. That's a lot of points.
he played 41 minutes.
What was his plus minus?
It was, I don't know, hold on.
5, 3 or 5.
Plus 7.
What was it on the series?
I don't know, but my point is like, yeah, he scored 22, and then the game before that, 28. That's really good. Then 20 in Game 5 and a loss, and then he had 21 in a loss, and then he had 41, which was really great. 33, 26, 28. Like, so, I mean, he had 3 games in the series that weren't incredible, and I just think, like, I mean, he can be better. There were stretches where you're like, why is he not like attacking the rim, or why is he so passive? And I mean, it was like whenever LeBron lost to the Mavericks, it's like, yeah, that was kind of like his like turning point. He was dominant after that. Like he continued to get better. Like you knew he was like LeBron already, but also the next couple of years was just like a different. He's a different animal.
The same beast,
Yeah.
but an animal.
I don't think
Yes,
it's not a
exactly.
thing where it's like he's just gonna all of a sudden score 15 more points per game, but he's just gonna be like
No.
smarter and know how to like
Right.
battle fatigue. It's just like small stuff like
Yes.
that that's gonna make him more
100%.
experienced.
Like he'll
I think
impact the game
the worst
more
thing for him would
consistently.
be to stay out. Like if he could figure out how to just literally always be out of foul trouble, like that's your only hope against
Yeah.
him. Please get in foul trouble.
I'm not disagreeing
Literally.
with anything you're saying, Corey. I think that you're probably right with that, but I think that this was the best thing that could have happened to the Thunder. I think if this team would have gone out and won a back-to-back championships, that probably would have been it, and there would have been some stagnancy set in, and end of story. But the fact that the Spurs came in and punched them in the mouth, I think that they have the opportunity to have a really good offseason now, and kind of self-assess if they will and improve off of that.
The thing is, though, is like, so if we won it like back to back, that's 2 titles that they bring, and I mean that's really good. It's hard to do back to back, but it's really hard to like run a dynasty and like win multiple anyway. So like,
Yeah.
does that mean like next year they win it, and then the following year like they get like 2 or 3 more? Because I mean, if you're not trading multiple titles for the opportunity that they had this year to win another one right now, then whatever they do wasn't worth it. Like
Well-
they had the opportunity to like be back-to-back champs, and a younger team, like another incumbent, already succeeded them. Like,
Right.
hey, we're already the new team.
The new young hotness. And you weren't in here the other day when we were talking about it, but Michael Jordan did a press conference, and it might have been on the Bad Boys 30 for 30 actually, and he was talking about that, and he said that he wouldn't have become the player that he did had he not had to overcome the 1989-1990 Detroit Pistons. So it's kind of like a similar thing right there. Like the Thunder hasn't really had to overcome anything. Like last season, Halliburton fucking tore his Achilles, and that essentially like that gave the Thunder Game 7, right? And this season the Thunder didn't catch a break. In fact, the Thunder were on the opposite side of the breaks. The Thunder were on the injury side. So I think, like I said, I think that this is going to be kind of like a wake up call, and like we can't just show up and beat anybody, and we're going to have to work, and we're going to have to get better in the off season in order to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just
If
hope.
they-
I mean, if somebody needs to take that message, it's. I mean, we all know it's Chet Holmgren.
It's Chet.
Like,
It's
if
Chet.
dude, if he's the same guy next year, holy fuck! Like, they're gonna be in trouble. Like, they may be trying to make moves at the deadline if he's the same guy next year.
I mean, and here's the other thing: they can't trade him for fucking. They can't trade him for Giannis now. Like no fucking chance they trade him for Giannis now.
Yeah, and I don't even know if like people like the sound of that, but he is 31, which isn't like insanely old for basketball, but you're
Yeah,
trading.
you
he's,
can-
you're
he's
trading.
been a little injury prone lately too. Like he's not
You can-
playing
Yeah.
every game.
You can say he's 31. Would you rather have Chet on your team or fucking Giannis after that series?
I mean, if you could say that like you had a healthy and he's the guy that he's been his whole career, Giannis, then I'd say like the next 3 years him.
I would rather have a fucking one-legged Giannis than a fucking
Yeah.
4-point Chet Holmgren. I promise you that.
And he's he's a great. I mean, I would almost call him a front runner in a way because like whenever he doesn't have to like be up for like a big challenge, he's a good rim protector. Like he plays good defense for big stretches of the game, and then he also can be like a scoring threat whenever there's not like a lot of pressure on him to do that.
He
But then
doesn't
like
get.
the moment the pressure's on him, I mean, I've not been a fan of him basically since he's got here. I've been talking shit on him, but
Yeah, he does
he is
not do
talented
well.
clearly. But
He does not do well under any type of adversity. I don't think. I think he struggles with adversity a lot.
I mean, I saw like they were comparing. It was like people who's played 30 minutes in a game 7. There was like 4 guys that had like had as few a points in 30 minutes plus in a game 7 like ever. There was like 4 guys, and those 4 guys were like I've never even heard their names before.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, dude,
it's tough. It's bad. It's tough because he was so good in the previous 2 series. It's just Wemby is just such a bad matchup for him.
mm-hmm.
I mean, he went for what? It was like 18, 10, and a couple blocks in the previous 2. He's just gonna have to get over the mental aspect of playing him because that's obviously what it is. Like he's a talented player, but
Wemby's in
It's
his head,
completely
man.
mental. Yeah.
I saw a funny thing. It was like, it's like, dude, he's like, it's got to be tough to be Chet Holmgren, man, because he's like, your whole thing is being like
Oh,
the tall,
I know exactly what
skinny,
you're talking about.
skeleton-looking
I saw
guy.
this
Like,
guy, yeah.
you're the tall, skinny, skeleton basketball guy. That's your whole thing. That's
your
what
thing.
you are. And then he's like, and then imagine you're like the best in the world at it, and then along comes another dude who that's his whole thing too, except for he's just better at you.
One of the greatest players of all time.
And then he just like, you guys are playing at the same time on the same stage.
That's what if they played 10 years apart, no one would bat an eye. Chet would still be kind of a unicorn, but I mean, with Wemby
Instead,
in the
he's
picture, it's just sorry.
bigger, faster, stronger, longer, and he hates your freaking guts.
He
too.
hates you
But
and
the
like
other-
is so
the other thing
confident
is-
shooting and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
He loves beating you because you got recognition when he thought he should be getting that recognition.
Something else I saw just about the Thunder in general, and I know people hate him, and he's never won a title, and he's not going to win a title, especially not as like a relevant, like he may one more time run it back on like a contender or something, but they're like, whenever Wemby got 5 fouls with however many minutes left, 6 minutes,
You got to go
Whatever.
for that 6th foul, man. Take
They're
it to
like-
his fucking
they were like,
head.
I promise you Russell Westbrook would have went and tried to fucking dunk on that guy's head.
Oh, he'd have been
I
trying to do
wish-
that the whole series, bro. He wouldn't have just
Yeah.
waited till then.
That's like the one thing that annoys me about this team is they're almost like they're
Efficient
super
or
talented,
trying to
very
be
skilled, but
efficient.
it's like so nonchalant. And like there's no dog. Like there's no Caruso. You can argue at times like he kind of has it in him, and McCain's pretty fearless. Like he'll go at people and stuff. But I want one just like killer. Like I like even to the point of like a Draymond Green type guy. Like some dude who isn't fucking like he's not scared. He kind of plays with an attitude. Gives
That's
a
Dort,
gives
dude. I
the
was gonna
the
say, how
whole
would you like
edge
to
on
hear
the-
about Lou Dort shooting 18 times? Is that what you want?
Jesus.
I think
That's
that is
what
kind
Dort-
of J Dub, and that's like another reason that there was
Yeah.
like a lot of timidity. Is like Dub is the energy guy out in transition. He's athletic, and they just didn't.
He would
have any of
attempt to
it.
dunk on Wemby, at least. Like, I'm not saying he'd get it done, but he would try
Dude,
if he was healthy.
When he had
West-
5 fouls and
Westbrook
Jason
was-
Wallace takes the ball down and
Oh.
like,
Oh, in that transition,
how
dude,
do
yeah, you have to
not
go
try
for his
fucking
head.
get the foul
You have to go for his head there. I
Westbrook
agree.
was in Oklahoma City just the other day.
For the soccer
Yeah, he's
team.
opening that sports complex thing.
Yeah.
He's helping with the he's breaking ground. Like he's doing. I mean, he always does stuff for the city, but like he has like a part to play in like our new stadium and stuff. Even he's
I
probably
do
gonna have a
hope he-
statue in front of it.
He should. I hope he comes and signs a day one before he retires, or a one day.
I
before he
would
retires.
love for him to sign, which he won't do it because like he wants to do more things with his life, and I love that about Russell Westbrook. Like he wants to give back to the community, and he wants to be in a position to where he's set for life to have that, you know, that type of image. But I would love for him to sign like a minimum contract with Oklahoma City and come get himself a fucking title. I wouldn't
absolutely
bat,
love that.
I would not bat an eye at it, dude.
I mean, if they can win with Kelly Olynyk and fucking Bismack Biyombo or whatever the fuck his name
Bismack
is,
Biyombo.
and
Who is that?
Harrison Barnes. Like if they can get those guys like, and they're on the end of their bench, we can put Russell Westbrook on the end of our bench. Come on.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like,
Hey, what is the deal with Topic? Is he ever gonna actually be relevant in any way, or is he just?
nah, you have to have 2 balls to play in the NBA. I heard.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I would imagine they
he's in
play
his-
him next year.
He's in his rookie
Yeah,
year.
he played in the
I-
playoffs a little
he's-
bit.
I think he's a valuable player. I really do. He's in his rookie year though, so.
It's his second year, isn't it?
I mean, you can't call a cancer year a rookie year.
Well, this was.
No,
his
this was his cancer year. His first year was his ACL or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it technically was his rookie year, but that was because he
basically
didn't play
a-
last year.
basically a rookie.
I didn't know that he had an injury last year. But he just
Yeah.
didn't play.
No, he had
Yeah,
an injury.
he would have been drafted like top 3 if he didn't have that ACL.
I
He
do
got-
remember him saying that. Like he was supposed to be
Yeah.
like a high draft pick, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, towards ACL.
He looks. I've said this about people before, and I'm like, I understand how dumb this sounds. Even though he's an NBA player, he doesn't look athletic. Does that make sense?
I know what
Yeah,
you're
does.
he's a
He
good
does
ball
have
a-
distributor and shit, but yeah, he doesn't do
Dude's a
anything
good
crazy
basketball
athletic.
player, clearly, but he's not an athlete. He's so slow. He doesn't move very well.
Where's Topic from?
He's one of those Eastern European countries.
I think
Yeah.
he's a European dude.
It's
Fucking
Serbia. It's same as
Serbia, yeah.
Yeah,
same as
fucking
Jokic because they talk after every
fundamentals,
time the Nuggets
dude.
play.
Fundamentals. Those.
I mean, those
fucking
guys do
Serbia.
show you that you don't have to.
Be athletic.
You don't have to be
I mean,
the
it's-
greatest athlete. You can just kind of move slow and
Be fundamental and fucking
Funda-
somehow
fundamental.
still be good.
play smart.
It's honestly
Fundamental.
crazy how many of the top guys right now aren't that athletic. Like Luka, Jokic, Shay's not like
Even Shea, he's not like a
traditionally
freak.
athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like jumping like Anthony Edwards. He's just slinky.
Very slithery finisher for sure.
Yeah.
But not like a
All right, fellas, I
Yannick.
gotta hop off here and save my family.
Goldspeed.
All right, man.
I'll talk to y'all later.
See you, Derek.
See you, Derek. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting off season, and Chet has to find out if he's gonna be a forward or if he's gonna be a 7-foot guard.
He needs to go. He needs to
because
go visit the monks too.
this.
He needs to fucking work
I
out.
know he needs to find enlightenment. Like
I don't want to see Wimby do that monk shit ever again the way he acted, bro. He is not fucking Buddha. that motherfucker's.
because
Actually, really
well,
killed. Now you're
what
right.
I'm saying is this like
One
this
hair.
this in between identity that they gave Chet this season. He did not like thrive in that. You know, like oh
a-
I can
he's not
be I'm a 5 through a 3. Like he's got to be one or the other. He's not good enough to be a 5 through a 3. He's got to be.
He is a sheer forward, is what he is.
Yeah.
He's nothing more. He can't guard a center that's big. He's not stopping Jokic. He's not stopping Giannis. He's not stopping Wemby. Actually, he does play decent basketball against Jokic, but Jokic still.
It's
lets
literally
his ass
Wimby
up.
that fucks him up.
And we were having to like switch. I mean, if you remember, I don't know if Aaron Gordon doesn't get hurt last year because they took us to Game 7 too. If he doesn't get hurt, they may have they had us on the ropes too. And in that game, we had to put fucking Caruso on Jokic because our bigs just like all the time. Our bigs just can't fucking cover people or
I
can't
actually
guard
was pretty impressed with the way Hartenstein played in a couple of those games against Wimby, to be honest with you.
It was admirable.
All the games that he didn't
You're not
go
gonna
off,
shut
it
him
was when
down. You're not
Hartenstein
gonna
was
stop
just
him.
physical as fuck with him. It was
Yeah, that's how you have to play him. Like you just gotta like he's not a super big guy, and he's gonna get his no matter what. So you might as well just be a pest on him.
he does seem to be stronger than a motherfucker.
Wimby,
Yes.
he manipulates his body really well, and he's very long.
He literally just like bullies people, bro. I think even though he's all like lanky and shit, I think he's fucking strong.
I mean, he's definitely not weak.
He
But-
plays strong as hell. I actually feel like I'm like envious of that. That I wish the Thunder had somebody that could just be so physically dominant.
I mean, he's above the rim.
He pushes people around all the time, dude. The amount of times that he put up a terrible shot and then just jumped up and ooped himself off the fucking rim, like that's just a man play, bro.
Oh, we got his ass this time, boys. Fucking finally. Just had to lock in.
How close are y'all to beating these?
I've beat Liza P. I'm in the DLC now. This is almost
If I
the end
push
of the
really
DLC.
fast, I could probably beat Elden Ring pretty quickly from where I'm at, but
I
want
beat
to kill as many of the bosses as I can.
I
Honestly,
beat Skyrim. I'm just fucking around now,
just running around.
doing the 100-day legendary survival challenge.
The Jarl.
I like survival mode that they added in. I think it's pretty good.
I know. Have you seen the random start to where you make your character and it starts you at a random location?
Oh, I haven't done that one. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Based
'Cause
off of
it's
your
like-
like build and like race and
No,
stuff.
no, it's not. It's completely random.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So you just fucking build a character and it's if you get the vampire spawn, basically as soon as you walk outside you freeze to death. And that's it.
You're fucking done.
Yeah, you're fucking fucked.
That dude was messing me up, bro.
Jake, have you started any of your other homework?
Not really. I'm probably gonna do most of it tomorrow.
I have an exam on Friday, so I will not be on tomorrow.
We have a midterm, but it's not open until Saturday, which is fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's also open book, open internet. Like, alright, well, you could probably just Google all these or put them into ChatGPT and get the answer. I probably don't need to study for any of this.
I tell you what my OChem exam was.
Mm-mm.
Open book, open notes, access to the internet, and if we wanted, we could hire a tutor and bring them with us to the exam. The
In
only
there?
thing that was prohibited was sharing work or notes with other students.
Nice. That's what he told us too. He's like, the only thing I request is you don't use each other.
Yep.
And, since ours is online, okay, I don't know how you're gonna enforce that, but
Ours was not online, and it was the hardest fucking exam I've ever taken in my life.
What
I've
did you
heard
say was needed to be enforced on our exam, Corey?
he just said I asked that you don't use each other. But I'll probably, honestly, I might wait till you take yours and see how it goes, and then
Yeah.
because I already have that 0. So. I mean,
Anytime an instructor says open books, open notes, you can hire a tutor and bring them with you. You can almost bet that the exam is not going to be an easy one.
I remember everybody that took organic chemistry was saying it sucked. I think that was one that Hunter had to take like multiple times.
He was, I think, talking about how bad it sucked last night.
He was. I have 100 in there. Right? I made 100 on the last test by some
He just-
fucking miracle.
He just had the most miserable college time.
He had a
He's
blast.
just- just
He said-
just getting cooked all the time.
He said he did a double major in biology and chemistry. Like, what the fuck, dude?
It's because he kept trying to get into
Farm school.
pharmacy, and so in the meantime, whenever he wasn't making it in, he was just like doing more bullshit.
Oh, really? Okay. That sucks.
Did he never get accepted into that? Is that like how that?
No.
I
That
just
sucks.
never saw that being the field that Hunter would like, man. I mean, I get it's the family business in a way, but
That's the only reason why he did it, like, for sure.
See, I run
He's
into
a
like a
smart
lot of kids
dude, but-
doing that, and they're like, I'm like, why do you want to go to med school? And they're like, well, my parents are doctors, and I want to be rich. And I'm like, that's a terrible, like, because they're always the ones that are bitching about like, I didn't realize how much work this would be. Like, I'm already getting burnt out. I'm like, brother, you're in your undergraduate.
you're
like,
just starting.
yeah, like, you think med school is going to be any easier than this? And follow up, like, do you think when you become a doctor, like your research stops there? Like, you've got to find another motivating factor, or else you're just going to be another shitty provider, like all the other shitty providers in rural Oklahoma.
That's what
And-
like with being a doctor or something like that. You know, you always hear people say, "Oh, here's all this shit we learned in school that you never use in real life." But especially being a doctor, like, no, you will use that every day in your real life.
Yeah.
Like, that shit's gonna suck, man. If you already hate it. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. You have to find some other motivating factor behind that in order to.
You would
I don't
think
like
with
to fuck
all the
around.
degrees that he got, he would have like got in.
I don't like to fuck around too. No,
It's
it
very
had nothing to do with that.
competitive. It's
There was
very
an-
GPA
it was an-
based.
Yeah, interview, GPA.
I could see the
and then
interviews not being his forte either.
there was a test too that
Like
you had to take.
he's smart enough to learn the
I mean-
content, but to like regurgitate it in a way that sounds nerdy and smart enough for the people interviewing. I mean, that's
I don't even
that's a
know if
whole
he ever
different
got to the interview portion. I don't know that his grades and you have to take a test too.
I remember he was
There's
doing some like low
placement exam,
level.
just like in med school.
It was, I don't know, it was some kind of like almost medical, but it was like some kind of medical biology field. But basically, the whole course was like vocabulary. And dude, I remember coming over to Huber and he was hating it, dude. Just trying
Medical
to memorize.
terminology.
Yeah, it was just something
yeah.
like that.
I'll
Which
say
was
this:
funny.
medical
That was
terminology is a shitty class.
I believe it, dude.
We we like to fuck around all the time, and that was his problem too. Like back then, is he liked to fuck around too much.
Yeah, there comes a time where you have to, I mean, for lack of a better term, lock in and get your A's. That's what I got a buddy right now. His name's Leontes, and he's going to be fine getting into med school because he's a black man. So I tell him that all the time. I'm like, and he knows it. Like Leontes and Ali Narwatz or whatever. I was like, you guys are minorities. Y'all are gonna, and they know it, and they're gonna get in. But they kind of like fuck around a little bit, and I was like, I mean, it's gonna get a point to where you're gonna miss the cutoff, dude. Like you have to at least like you have to buckle down for these last two exams. Like he got a B in Chem 2, and I was like, well, good luck, brother.
Yeah, there's definitely like I mean, it depends on like the level of which like I think the degree of seriousness to which your job is like what how much merit there is like in it of I don't know, like you can do certain things and kind of get away with like I mean my degree was HPE, so like I was fucking around in class and then I would go home and fuck around because I didn't have to study for it, you know.
Yeah.
But that was like what I
had
chose to
studied
do.
for
And
about 2 classes once I chose that as my major.
yeah, I mean there was like a few of them that you had to like maybe have to half-ass study for a test or something, so that way you could like have an A or whatnot. But no, it wasn't like challenging or taxing at all.
No, you fucking idiot.
Why did you do that, Jake? Why did you jump in the lava?
Fucking, I accidentally locked on, dude.
Jump
I watched you.
early.
You did that on purpose. Yeah, and
Didn't hurt
I
you.
yeah, it didn't. Um, a STEM degree is not easy in general. So like, if you're going to do a STEM degree, like, it's not fun.
Well, and the
I
thing is too is like sometimes it has nothing to do with like your level of intelligence. I know like people that are like really smart people and really successful people that didn't even go to any sort of secondary school or get a college education or do anything beyond like
Mhm.
high school even. And they make shitloads of money and they're really successful and they're in charge of some legitimate stuff, but um they just didn't have the desire or like the initiative to sit through all that schooling. Or I mean, I personally think I'm a decently, I mean, I'm not like some super genius or anything like that, but I'm of
You're
decent
smart enough
intelligence.
with
But I
English.
just never had the discipline or the drive or like the desire to go to any type of schooling to that degree. Like I didn't have a desire to go into pharmacy or chemistry or anything like that because it doesn't interest me and it's just not something I'm willing to
And
subject
I'm working
myself
on
Then
to.
it.
there's dipshits like me that have a bachelor's in computer science and work at the post office.
I mean, lots of people don't use their degrees. I
Oh,
mean,
tons
it's
do. I've even like through Reddit and other sources have found tons of people with comp sci degrees that are like, yeah, I just work at the post office now. Everything is so competitive to be a fucking developer that it's
yeah,
fucking like it's not worth it. Every kid that's 20 years old that they can pay 15 grand less a year to is gonna beat you, man. And they probably nowadays, if you've been graduated for a while, they probably know more than you at this point.
right.
I mean, when I was
get
going to
your
school, AI wasn't even. I graduated in 18, 19, and I mean, there was no AI being used at that point. Very base
Yeah.
level large language models, but nothing like today.
there are just a lot of things that don't interest me, like climbing the business ladder.
Oh, dude, yeah, the corporate like
Like,
ladder thing is, dude. I would rather
I,
start my own thing and it hopefully
hmm
blow up, and I'm somehow a millionaire a million times over before I would ever
I'd rather
fucking.
I would rather fail 50 times than trying to get to or getting to know someone and then fucking them over just so I can move up a floor and get, like
Yeah.
a
Oh,
$500 pay raise and associate vice president attached to my title.
yeah, and then you make it to like the C-suite, and you think you've made it, and you're like, oh, there's a
Yeah.
level above the C-suite that like I
Yeah.
have to fuck people. Like, no, dude, it's crazy, man.
There's so much that it comes down to and I'm just not a fan of it. Could it be done potentially,
Oh, you could do it. You're the type of brain that if you wanted to, you absolutely could. I mean, you have
Yeah.
that type of mindset. But I'm for your humanity and your morality. I'm glad that that doesn't interest you.
Yeah,
You know what
right.
I mean? Like that shit's horrid.
It really is.
Oh no! I see what you were going for, bro. That's bullshit. I didn't think you could walk off
I
the
didn't
edge
think I
and
could
kill the
fall into
hole.
that. I was just gonna walk into the wall until I got to the
So you
spot.
hit the hole. Yep, I know exactly what you were thinking. That's
Ugh.
absolute bullshit. They leave like a human-sized sliver on the edge of that.
I had
Corey, how many
farther
rent houses do you have?
so far.
I have zero now. I sold my one
Oh,
rental.
did you?
Yeah, I sold it about a year ago. It closed on like July 3rd of last year.
Still the
Um,
same? You still in the same house in El Reno?
yeah, but it's also under contract currently.
Nice,
So,
nice, nice, nice.
Hope that all
How'd
pays
yeah.
you do
out.
on how'd you do on both of those?
This one's to be determined, obviously, but if everything goes okay, then it should be pretty good. Still not as good as the rental. Actually, I came out really well on that one.
That was I mean, for being an elk and all that, decent property. I know you had to do quite a bit before you started renting, but
Yeah, like
That's
I
a
mean,
good get, man.
I closed on that house in like early September of like 2022, and it was rented out by February of 2023. So,
That's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
I told
so
you
it.
about those the apartments I found in Stillwater, didn't I?
Mm-mm.
That's a good place to
It
have
was
apartments.
no, I definitely did because you said I wish I could scale up like that. It was
Mm,
900. It was $960,000 for 18 units.
mm.
Damn, that's actually not. I mean, you're damn
They
near
were
20
they were
units.
they were they were in awful shape.
Yeah,
Awful shape.
but dude,
It would
if
have
you could
required a
get
lot
that
of
up
work.
and like running, I could see the potential there.
Yeah, I brought that up. I told you that it was probably about a year ago.
I say it
Whenever
must
I
have been a while back.
It was
whenever I
probably
had
right after we got back from Hunter's wedding and everyone's brain was dead.
I had like $175,000 burning a hole in my pocket, and I was like, "What do I do with this?"
You guys, your place is up in there, like in Edmond, is that right?
Yeah, it's next to Galardia.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I spent it all on instead of investing it. I still have a little bit left, but not not nearly, you know, not
Yeah,
nearly $250,000.
I mean, that's
yeah.
still like a good like if y'all ever do sell. I mean, that's a good location, good house. I mean,
We're in the Deer Creek School District.
Yeah,
I
dude.
fucking killed it on the sale of my house in Nashville, dude. Like, that was. I never thought I would make that much money on that house.
I want to sell my one here in Cheyenne. Live in my fucking van. Get
Oh, van.
Starlink, get Starlink in the van. Put my 55 incher in there sideways, and fucking
Little van life.
live
Dude.
in the national parks.
I had buddies, you know, like our deployment schedule was 6 months on, 6 months off. I had a.
Oh no! Fuck.
I had buddies that would literally they lived in a camper, and then whenever we got deployed, instead of like they were single, you know, to pack up their life and leave, they essentially would you know those you know the boat and RV storage units that you can buy.
Yeah.
They would just like pack everything up, lock the door, and their whole life was still in there in the camper. And they would go rent one of those out for $120 a month, and then go and do, you know, what the fuck ever. And yeah, that was that. They got back and hooked their truck up to their camper and picked their life up where they left off at. And I was like, dude, that sounds like a great fucking deal.
It's honestly dope.
No house payment, no nothing. Just park your camper in covered storage and go get it whenever you get back.
Like, I like having the house with the backyard and stuff, but I don't like it in Cheyenne. I don't care
Dude.
about Cheyenne. So I'd like to, if I could even get rid of it for 100 or 110.
I'm fucking counting down the days till I can go back to apartment living.
I don't
An
hate
apartment?
it, man.
Yeah.
So most people
Why do you wanna
do,
live in an
but
apartment?
I like
Or
small.
condo or something like. I picked up whenever I was working paramedic work up here. Whenever I first got out, there were so many old people that I picked up in apartments and took them to the hospital. And you know, I just asked some of them. I was like, "Well, what do you?" Because they were like really well off. I was like, "What are you living in an apartment for?" And they're like, "The house just got too much for me." And I like look around at the house right now and like all the chores that need to be done and like I got to fix the spigot out front. I'm putting a bookshelf in the library. Like there's I got to replace the carpet in the guest bedroom, the hallway, and then if I'm going to do carpet in the cigar room, then I got to do, you know, I got to make it consistent all the way through. And it's like if you're in an apartment, you just say fuck it and you don't have to worry about any of that shit. And like the maintenance is gone, the troubles are gone, like everything's gone. The only issue is you got to call and bitch at like maybe a landlord or a maintenance guy every now and again.
Yeah,
Like
that's definitely the trade off of not owning for sure.
yeah. I'm just
You're not on the
counting
hook for
down
anything.
those days.
So that's what you want to do is like sell that and start renting again.
No, not really, but
It'd be
I
nice
mean,
to like buy a duplex, like both sides, and then live in one side and rent the other, or something.
Oh yeah,
I-
a lot of people do that.
ideally I would like to be in a position to where I could just like, if anything ever came up, I could just pay to have, some fucking asshole come do the work for me instead of
Yeah.
having to do it myself. You
That's
know what I
Because
mean?
you're talking about all those plans and projects you have for your house, and you know about a third of the way through those projects, your AC will go out or some shit.
Dude,
And
my
then
AC
you've got
shut
that
off
on
just the other
docket.
day.
Oh, dude, that's horrible.
2 days ago. 2 days ago,
Oh,
actually.
that's like the worst time too, because you
I've
probably just started
vacuumed-
kicking it on.
Yeah, I vacuumed out 25 gallons of fucking water from the pan.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, when those plug up, man, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Horrid.
Now I gotta get it. Now I gotta get an AC. I gotta get it serviced, or else the pan's just gonna fill up with water again, and it's just gonna trip the safety switch again and shut off again. So, it's like, it's never ending. So I guess that's where I'm at with life, Corey. Is I just the hassle.
Yeah.
Of everything. It wears on you, especially whenever you like. Especially whenever you're doing school full time and you're trying to do all this other stuff. It gets to be a lot.
It'll be sick
sure,
when
man.
you get through all that, man. Like the schooling, especially.
Yeah, but if you don't keep that go-getter attitude, you also just like fall behind in life also.
That's me with computer science for sure. Like that was my quote unquote like career passion. I guess I liked music and stuff too, but I wasn't the kid of someone that worked at a big recording studio, so I was never gonna be a musician or nothing. But computer science was my like career thing I liked, and I still like it. I like troubleshooting shit. I like fucking with shit. I like IT. I like cybersecurity, but it's crazy around here. Even in the city, I was at Oklahoma City Public Schools when I was working IT there. I got paid like $15.80 an hour. And the post
I know a
office
couple guys
pays
that
like
do. I know like
21 an hour.
I know like 3 or 4 guys up here that do that cybersecurity type stuff.
Do y'all
It can
know
be a good
who?
gig, man, if you can get the right spot and get in.
Yeah, one
I
of them
like
works
the
for
return.
Sonic, and he has like a little small team. He like manages people, and they're fully remote too. So like he just works from home.
Do y'all know who Brian
Sick,
Austin
man.
is?
Yeah, I know Brian Austin.
Eric,
We were. He used to drive us around to like rodeos and bull ridings and stuff like that, and Clay won the. What was it called? The Clay won something real big. His bull won $100,000, right? And he just missed qualifying for a Built Ford Tough series, and like he went through a couple things, and then that didn't quite go his way, and then all of a sudden he had this bull that won $100,000, and I remember one of our buddies, his name was Cody Gooden. After Clay got that big payday, he told Clay, he was like, yeah, now you can sit on your ass a little bit. You don't got to worry about all that other stuff. And Brian Austin was with us at the time. He was the one we were in his Escalade going to a rodeo, and Brian Austin just looked in the. Or he actually couldn't drive because his license was suspended. He was in the passenger seat, and he turned around and looked back at Cody, and he said, "If you want to fall behind in life, you can sit on your ass for a little bit, And it's just kind of like that mindset of very, very successful people on how it's easy to be like, I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna I'm not gonna stress about this. I'm just gonna take some me time, but those people are like, no, there's no time for that. If I do that, then I'm gonna, then I'm losing this, whatever, this game
The
of
game
life.
is never over. Yep.
Yeah, I think it all depends on. I mean, it obviously like your goals are and what you want. Like Kyler, he travels around the world, and he works to make enough money so that way he can go and do his traveling and go see all these different places and do all these things and have all these experiences. And he's worked for like the last year basically at CUD, and he's been making a shitload of money. He's lived lived at home at his mom's for like the last year, and saved as much money as he could, and now he's going on like a 2-year bike trip from Alaska all the way to South America, and like just doing his own thing. Um, and he went to New Zealand and spent. He was originally supposed to do 12 months, and I think he spent 8 months there, and then he did the whale watching gig in Alaska, and he lived in San Diego for a couple years, and he's lived in Steamboat Springs a couple times and done some stuff up there in Colorado. But yeah, I mean, I think it just all depends on like your perspective. Just needs to like match whatever aspirations or goals you got. If you don't
Yeah.
have a family and you don't have anybody to support, and you want to do your own thing, and it's the lifestyle you want to live, I think you can kind of do different things. But if you have like some aspirations or goals of achievement, I mean, if that's what fills your cup, because I'm not somebody who wants to work just for like the sake of work,
Right.
I like to,
That's how
like,
my
I
whole
see it.
family's been. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I see a job as it's my job. I show up, I do it, and I'm not gonna like skirt my responsibilities. But once my job's done, then that's it. Like I'm not gonna sacrifice my leisure or my time spent with my family or friends, or doing things I want to do to appeal to others. Or I mean, that's just, and other people, like, I mean, it's different. Some people like really, they like they kind of hang their hat on their achievement and their success, like results oriented and motivated. And so, I mean, I think it just depends on what you want in your life or whatever. And Brian's obviously made some really good decisions, and um, made lots of money, and has done pretty well for himself. So,
But even like you describing like Kyler's situation to me, like for in whenever you bring the viewpoint into it, like he's not falling behind in life for his viewpoint. Like
oh no, not at all.
he's doing exactly what he's doing. He's taking the steps necessary for him to achieve exactly what he wants to get out of
Yeah,
life.
for
I
sure.
would say he's done more 10 years
Yeah.
ago than most people have done in their entire life, as far as like what I would consider an achievement. Like I don't the career stuff, whatever, but like he's been to so many places, done so much.
Yeah,
shit,
the other day, he was talking because he's been to, he's been to 5 continents now, and the 2 that he hasn't been to is Africa, which kind of makes sense. But then
he'll get
Europe,
there. Oh,
but Europe
really?
is the other one.
That's the thing is most people splurge on the trip to Europe one time, and that's the only.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been to multiple places in Asia. He spent a month in India.
I know he was all over India. Yeah.
He spent some time in Nepal. Didn't go to Everest, but he was like up in the mountains there. He's been to Japan, and he's been to all these different places. But something the other day that was really funny, that he said it, and I was like, dude, it has to be like less than 0.01% of the population can say the sentence that you just did, because he's been to Antarctica, and he said that he hiked a volcano in Antarctica. And just like that sentence, I was like, dude, there's maybe like 50 people maybe in the whole world that can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I was getting. I was kind of like that. I would do whatever it would take to get to wherever I wanted to be in life. But I feel like I've lost that a little bit.
I think
sure.
like from like knowing you, Joe, like you've always like you don't like complacency, and you don't always like. Sometimes you like hit little stop gaps of where you don't really know what you want to do next. But I feel like you always got to have like you can't set it idle very much. Like you always got to have like something to do. It feels like like
I
you've
don't.
always. And then once you get like once you achieve it or you accomplish it, you may decide that it's not like the thing you wanted to do, or you don't want to continue it anymore. But like you always like pretty much have always like achieved whatever it is you wanted to do or set out to do. So
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but I don't know. One thing that I think I've done a really bad job at is surrounding myself with uh, people who I think are more successful or more intelligent than I am,
mm,
uh, especially like after I'm really going like after selection and once I got to a team and everything, like
hmm
within my first 6 months, I rated the number one. I got the number one E6 on the team, and I kept my number one rating until I left the team. And I even got most qualified, which is like reserved for the top 17% of all of the military
hmm
on one of my NCOERs. And it's just like I felt like I wasn't doing a good job of not being the of not putting myself into a position to where I was around people who would challenge me. So that's like one thing I'm trying to improve now. And by doing that, I feel like I've kind of gotten into this like I don't know, like complacency rift of like, oh, I can fall back on these people. So now I got to kind of go for another mindset shift of, okay, I'm surrounded with like more successful people, but I don't need to always rely on them for the answers now, right?
yeah,
Now I've got to take that next step and find out like, okay, like how do I go from point A to point B? Because I know my end point, right? And then it's like how do I do the reverse planning so that I can start where I'm at right now and finish at my end point, essentially. But I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but it just feels like in my soul, like I'm hitting this very complacent part of my life.
hmm.
I see
You're
that
also, I
camp out
mean,
from what you mean, because when you're the most competent, there that onus is on you to like figure it out, and then when you're obviously now surrounding yourself with people that are better at that than you are, and that it makes it easy to be like, hey, what do I do here?
Yeah.
Instead of just.
Yeah, right? You
Jake, are
just
you getting cooked right now or what?
I was about to say, Count, can you not use that State America next time you die? Because I saw you do that whole run back, and like
He's been doing it multiple times. I've watched him do that part.
I
What are you
know.
talking about?
Yes, we're talking to you. We're just like I've watched
Uh,
you do this one thing like many times.
are
Oh,
you
maybe this
asking
is a
about why
different
I didn't
fight.
use the stake? There is a stake in this spot. I just
Is this the same guy that you were like
died with
shooting?
101,000 runes, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to
Oh,
go pick those back up,
I
then die
gotcha.
again.
My bad. Yeah, I just saw the run back and I was like, well, but this is
I
the
went
guy
ahead
that
and
has the
took
lava
lost
surround him,
though.
right? That you have to like. I saw you shooting your fucking like
Yeah, it's the
halberd
one you
at
got to
him.
shoot with the sword. I'm kind of thinking about maybe still trying to kill him with my great stars, but I don't know that that's actually possible.
If anyone can do it, it's our man. If
I
he
would
can't
love
do it, no one can.
to just fucking shoot great star or hit him in the face with great stars the whole time, but
Love that.
I think he's too big.
He surrounds himself with that little pool of lava too, right?
Yeah, and I actually think I could tank that and be fine. The problem is going to be the fucking amount of
Like movement speed. Or
the
just
amount of
like.
like times he pulls his head up, and I'm not going to have anything to hit.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. That's this is
There's
another
there's a fight
classic
brewing.
case of what you said that. Oh, I hear it. I heard a. You know what Peanut Butter Rampage would tell you?
What would she tell you?
Use magic. I don't know why you're not using magic. It would work so well. Yeah, magic's the easy mode, PBR. You're not good at these games. Shut up.
How dare you show your tits on the stream?
How dare you show fake tits when I, as a woman that has never been sexually harassed or even approached by a man, would fucking.
You're kind of fucking him up.
Yeah, this seems to be the strat. Actually, it's not even close. Like, this compared to your Great Stars strat is...
Gonna get me backed up into the wall in a second. It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, you just ate all that fucking... I don't think it's gonna be a problem, dude.
This is like a 3-phase fight. It ain't over yet.
You just got gobbled up, too.
God devouring serpent.
Oh, man. Well, anywho. I am gonna have to study tonight.
I should probably. Jake, have you ordered School Sims again?
No, I was actually thinking about that earlier. I need to probably do that today.
Because I
What
don't.
are-
I mean, I'm pretty sure like my subscription has ended, so I'm gonna have to get it again.
Yeah, and that I think that takes like a little bit to get in your mail. So
What are School Sims?
It's like a basically like a LMS, like little, like it's a, they put you in all these like little simulation based like scenarios of things that you might encounter as like a school administrator, and they have it for different uh careers and stuff too, I think. But you go through the simulation, and you like the choices that you make affect like the outcome and like what happens next and things like that. And then after you take it, you like the classes that we've had to do it in, you just have to write about it, like what happened, what things you might have done differently, what outcomes were you like happy with, things like that. Basically, you just talk about it. It's like kind of like a little reflection paper on it.
Does it actually like take lessons learned from other case studies and stuff like that?
I mean, it's not for our ed law class, so I don't think it has actual like the
it's
scenario.
bullshit. Dude. They're bullshit.
I mean, it's designed by I'm sure like actual former or current administrators. Like they probably help design it and stuff, but no, it doesn't have like actual case based, like like
Holy fuck,
things
this guy's wrecking
that
me
went
now,
to
dude.
court and have cases and things or anything like that. But like I think the one we have to do this time is like something to do with like it's like interpersonal type stuff, like your superintendent. You
Oh,
have like a problem with your superintendent, he doesn't like you, or he doesn't like include you in some sort of decision making or something. I don't know, something like that. It's like from the perspective of a principal. So yeah, I need to
no,
probably
I
try
dodged
to
that.
log on tonight.
I have an audio recording in the Souls game. Hold on.
Yeah, I probably need to check that too, real quick. It's probably a good thing to go ahead and start getting some stuff going.
I mean, there's 7 assignments to finish before
It didn't
leaving.
offer me a Stake of America right there. The fuck? Or maybe I just didn't click it.
You're back again, huh?
Yeah, I'm not making that run again tonight. Let's check out a little School Sims, shall we?
School Sims.
Gosh dang it, dude.
Jamie, pull that up. Jamie, pull up School Sims.
Jamie, pull that up. How do I even get on that? Is it literally called schoolsims.com?
No.
To my dearest and most esteemed stalker.
I haven't run my ad wallpaper yet either. I need to get that done.
I haven't even started that. You?
No, I'm going to tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a lot of homework.
Soul into it with all my heart. I trust there is no need for formal introduction. instructions? Of course not. For it is I, your dear Latino. You took many things from me. Arms, legs, a sunny outlook on life. And then you drove nine blades through me. All on your
20s food
own. So, I have only you to thank, yes? I am grateful. Never in my life have I ever known such shameful disgrace and such overwhelming joy. You heard it correctly. Joy. For in that moment, my dear, you became interesting, worthy of my attention and study. All humans are intriguing to me, but you shall help me shape my study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful. So, you must be assessed. Starting now. My dear stalker, I have crafted a test that will reveal your heart, your soul, your true self. It's a simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder, which life do you value more? Yours or your apprentice's? When you have listened to this message, do pay a visit to the Rose Estate. I have something you want back, don't I? And you owe me, stalker, one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
You can't leave with the device in. It's not a permanent device. It's just like it's like a assist device that they place and then they will remove whenever you're discharged or you move somewhere else or you get better or whatever. So yeah, for now she's there. I mean, there it is world. I mean, it's nationwide. I don't know if it's worldwide. It probably is, but it's definitely nationwide. Um, so I mean, if a job was to come open in another franchise, she could transfer somewhere else for sure.
That's good.
I don't know how to get on to School Sims.
You thinking y'all are gonna stay in Oklahoma or try to? Because she's not from here, right?
She's from Montana.
That's what I thought.
For now, we're staying here. Like we're once my home's sold, we're buying somewhere in the city,
Okay.
and we'll be there for now. Um, so
Gotcha.
Corey, do you buy the School Sims off of the bookstore website?
you can. There's another website that he mentioned that you can maybe get it for cheaper.
Bro, I could have swore he said something about how we would still have access to it if we had it in the second half of the school year.
that if you had it in the second semester, sometimes they let it go into the summer and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, but I can't even figure out how to get on it, so I don't know how to check.
Well, whenever they sent me the confirmation for it and my email was going to go away, I emailed it to myself, so it's on my personal email. But I bet you didn't do that because you let everything go away whenever
They
they
didn't
warned
delete
you.
my emails. Nothing
Oh,
left.
well, then it should be in there.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
So yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Liturgy.
Where is...
Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired of logging out and into fucking Microsoft stuff that I can't stand it, bro.
Yeah, the fact that you can't just save it and be in there now.
Yeah, it'll be nice when all those contracts die.
Even know what the fuck. Search school sims in the search bar of my fucking thing, but I don't have it. Maybe I didn't keep it. Whatever. I'll just buy it again. I'm sick of fucking with it.
Oh man.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Tell us what kind of emails I got on this thing.
I don't even remember how to get onto the bookstore website, bro. All their
They
shit
send
looks
you-
different all of a sudden. Like, I'm so confused.
They send you an email with all of your course materials.
The bookstore does?
Yeah, every semester.
Bookstore. 520. Here we go. Maybe this is it. Hello, as the select my course materials. Student ID number. Forget what that is. Gotta go look. Golly, School Sims is $66, dude.
They love to see it.
Okay.
Or remind me, when you get the school Sims, don't you, or any kind of access code from them, don't you just click pick up and they'll just send it to your email, right?
Yeah.
I may have my personal email in here, in case it doesn't matter. I should have done this earlier.
Choose your character.
Maybe my card is expired, pay a different way. The fuck it has, bitch.
Welcome to my balls.
Not big is my balls.
Sucking on my balls. Bing, 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 bing. Synergist.
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
I thought you could put something in the, like a note in that says sent to my email or something. Maybe you email the bookstore.
Future for the better, I hope. But put that aside. Leia's fighting alone. How could we not help? So, what do you say, pal?
For some reason it is not wanting to take my card, bro. I don't know what to do about it. Dude, I can't get my fucking card to work on this. I'm fairly certain my bank is for some reason denying the purchase. I just got a thing that says suspicious activity on your card, and it's my Cash App to Summer this morning, and then 2 different purchases of this, which it says on here there was an issue processing your payment every time I've tried. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Era, shut up. Yeah, mine expired too. I tried. Anybody still in here?
Boys, I gotta go fucking buy a tire for my brother-in-law. I'll be back. Hopefully,